Welcome back to the Johnny Battle road trip, right? Cutting up road show. I was going to say road show. Road trip. We are headed this week to Moab, Utah, and we left Denver last night. Stopped for an overnight stay in Rifle. Again, the van is so great because we just found a hotel parking lot, blended in with the cars, parked for the night, put up the shades, fell asleep. It was awesome. Took us about 6 minutes to find a spot last night, so that was great. And now we're off and we're getting ready to pass through Fruita. Fruita, by the way, for you guys that are interested in hiking and especially mountain biking, is a pretty awesome place. Fruita's, you drive through Fruita and you think, oh my gosh, this place is desolate, there's nothing going on, and it just doesn't look that great. And then you start to mountain bike around there and it's amazing. It's beautiful. There's these rims you can ride, and it's just great. So Fruita is almost like, well, I should say almost, it is a hidden gem. And it's just a few miles from Grand Junction. But it's a smaller town. It's kind of known for mountain biking now in the mountain bike community. So it's pretty cool. I would say that it's as epic as Moab, but there's a lot of really cool and different mountain bike riding there, and just riding in general. So if you get a chance to wander and head through Moab, or not Moab, but Fruita, you should, for sure.
Dessa vez estamos indo direto para Moab, Utah. Saímos de casa ontem à noite e paramos no meio do caminho para dormir. E já estamos outra vez na estrada.
So Fruita is also known for having a lot of dinosaur fossils in the area. If you go around town, you can see the theme is mountain biking and dinosaurs. There's a dinosaur, and oh, here we go. Way over there is a mountain bike Cocopelli statue. Right over there. It's a great little town. This is, I guess, town center, the Grass Circle Center. We got the bank, the bike shop, and all that together here. Oh, and look, there's Karina, a Brazilian, the first Brazilian in Fruita.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
Oh, maybe the second Brazilian?
I don't know.
We're at the entrance of Arches National Park in Moab. I've never came to Moab and not biked on one day, so Karina would prefer not to bike and see the national park. So we're going here. There's a line, obviously, because no one wants to stay home with COVID because they've got ants in their pants, perhaps. But actually, usually there's always a long line here, but this isn't too bad. So I imagine in about 10-15 minutes we'll be in the park checking out all the natural resources. And we're so excited to use our National Park Pass that we bought when we went to the Grand Tetons. Here we go, guys. Here we go.
Essas são as artes que... artes. Fala artes. Né? Esses buracos na pedra, que eu não sei como fala em português mais. Mas tem em todos os lugares. Gente de todo mundo para visitar Moab por causa disso.
We're off to go ride the Rambler Trail, and it connects with some other trails up this way. I know that's very detail oriented, but I don't know the names of them. It's a nice ride outside of Moab, kind of towards Horse Thief Campground, kind of near that area. So I'm off. Wish me luck. See you guys in a bit.
Good luck, baby.
See you, babe.
Bye. Enjoy your ride. Oliver keep crying. He's a little baby, so it's difficult leaving him alone. Do you wanna go, Oliver? Yeah, he wanna go, guys. But nós vamos ficar aqui um pouquinho e aproveitar o dia, maybe fazer uma hike, né, Oliver? Let's go hiking. I think you're gonna do a hiking. That's a pretty area. Bem bonito aqui.
We're at the Poison Spider Bike Shop in Moab, Utah. Actually one of my favorite bike shops. Not only do they have a cool name, but they have a lot of cool stuff inside. Karina just picked up a shirt. The shop's right when you get into town on the right-hand side. They also have a shuttle service for the Porcupine Rim Trail and the whole enchilada. So, great shop. Check it out if you come to Moab.
Pouquinho da nossa favorita loja. Pensando em ter uma backpack tipo essa pra correr. Com a minha personal. Eu vou, ó, experimentar. O que o Johnny achou? Babe, did you find anything?
No, not yet. Well, we left Moab, at least the town of Moab, a little bit ago, and we're heading south. We're going to this little town I think it's called Rockland. And there was a series, a documentary on Netflix about this town. And it was about this village that had a lot of polygamy going on. So guys that had 3, 4, 5 wives, something like that. And I guess they built their houses in half of a rock or half of a big side of a rock. So a friend told us about this. It's about, 22 miles south of Moab. So we're heading out this afternoon to check it out to see if we could see this little town and maybe see these cool houses that are half in a rock. And I don't think Karina wants to have more than one wife around. Do you, Karina? No more than one wife? No.
It's not my philosophy.
No, because she just told me that she's, in a nice way, she told me she's adamantly against that a little bit ago. But we're going to go check it out, so come along with us and let's see what we find out. Welcome to Rockland Ranch, the home or village of the Polygamy. Can you say that? I'm gonna say it. So here's their little village. Again, this show was on Netflix, I guess. I'll find out what the show was, and it's a pretty good sized house right there. And I guess they build their houses inside or half of it or a piece of it inside the rock mountain here. I'm not sure why that is. I'm sure there's some reason for it, but I'm sure it's a lot of effort to cut outside of the house. They got a horse stable with lots of hay here. Oh, there's some pigs. That must be their food or something. I don't know. Some pigs. And I'm sure chickens and stuff over there. Goats. Some goats. All right. Oh, wow. This house. Look at this house over here. You can't see it, but look how far that is into the mountain right there. It's actually in there pretty far. Wow. All right, so here's a little castle-looking thing up here. I really don't know if we're even supposed to be in here, but we are. A lot of solar going on this house right here. Maybe we can find someone to talk to us, Karina, and get them on camera and tell us the pros and cons of polygamy. You're not interested in hearing what they have to say. I'm interested in what they have to say. I hope I don't get stuck here. Okay, we got some irrigation over here. I don't know, can we go through this way here? Wow, just interesting. Can we just say we're visiting some friends and family? Or the car behind us that's...
How's gonna have a friend?
Oh, there's a little...
So many.
I don't know. Wow, look at these houses. Really are built inside the mountain or the rock. When he first told us this, I thought, the end of it's in the mountain, but these are totally built inside the rock. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Look at, they got a step going up there. Firewood. Okay, slow. Children at play. I wonder if they have lots of children. With 3 wives, you could probably have a lot of children.
Why? The guy just can't have the woman?
Yeah, just the guy, I think.
Oh, so this is terrible.
We could-
Machist. Oh, I hate that.
We could ask and see if women could have multiple guys. Here's a little nursery, like a greenhouse there. There's new construction right there.
Oh, baby, look.
Roll up your window, yeah. New construction there. We got this guy building. He just cut out a hole in his up here.
So they do not room over there.
Yeah, I see that.
The house.
I don't know why you'd want more than one wife, though. I could hardly handle one myself. Can you imagine 2 Brazilian wives? I'd probably kill myself, huh? You know, maybe not that drastic, but it would be rough. Would you like a couple husbands, Karina? I don't think you can have that. All right. Well, no one's out today. Should we go knock on someone's door and say hi? Look at that guy's house. Is almost all the way in the house. Yeah, really interesting. Looks like they're totally self-sufficient. I mean, they have their own cattle. Looks like they grow their own food. There's another greenhouse on the left here. I don't know what this building is up here, but this looks like a big production up here. I don't know what that is. What do you think that is, Karina? Oh, it looks like a gym? I don't know, a place to... Conference center maybe they're building? Or yeah, looks like they're building it. It's new. Maybe a rec center, huh?
Yeah.
I wonder if they have HOA fees out here.
This looks like for that.
Oh, I think that's a cemetery. I bet you're, I bet you're right.
So they have just relationship between them. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So really interesting place.
They was born and they die in the same place.
Okay, here's looks like they on this area they got some sheep. And I thought these were pigs, but as I got closer, they're big rocks, so no pigs, lots of goats. Hi there, guys. Goats. And I'm sure there's chickens somewhere. And we got some more big goats over there. Yeah, there's the chicken coop right over there. And here's the horses. Lots of hay. So they actually have irrigation because there's green grass over here and up there. It's really cool when you get close to these houses. I took some pictures. These houses are really, in the mountain. They're totally inside. I shouldn't say the mountain, the rock. But and we found that you can see real far away. Up there, there's some new construction going on and 2 new houses by there. We saw a couple people on the property. They seemed to be super friendly. They really weren't concerned. We were driving around. They waved. And no one's out, though. I wanted to get a full-on polygamy interview. But, I don't know, Karina, I'm going to have to knock on someone's door to get this interview. Will you go knock on the door if I drive up to a house?
Of course not.
No?
No.
All right, well, then it's a wrap, because I'm not going to do it either. I'm not sure. They might shoot me or something. I don't know. Probably not. They're probably nice. Who wouldn't be nice with 2 or 3 wives? They're either nice or crazy. I got to say that. So, again, this is a guy who's got a castle-looking thing going up here. So, really cool to see. It's the Rockland Ranch. Polygamy community. Seem to be fully self-sufficient with food and everything. Grow a lot of their own food. Got some animals, some domesticated animals to maybe goat milk, goat cheese, I don't know. But it's a gigantic rock. I'd like to really know why they build their houses inside the rock. If anyone knows that, just leave a comment below. I'd be super interested. All right, that's a wrap, guys, from 20 miles south of Moab. So here's a long shot view of Rockland Ranch. There's the big rock. It's actually a pretty big rock. There's some homes there on the right side of the rock. Another subdivision per se that we did not go see. But there's where most of the people are. And that is a pretty big rock they found. Well, now I have all kinds of questions. I want to know how they came to be out here, why they build their houses in the rock. What if someone wants to join them? Do they just go knock on someone's door and say, I'd like a couple of wives, can I live here with you? Is it illegal to have that many wives in the state of Utah? That's a question. I have so many questions now, and good for them. They're living their dreams and ambitions, so good for them. It seems like Well, it doesn't seem like, I'm pretty certain there's no electricity out here. So that's why we saw so much solar. I don't know how they're getting water unless they dug a well, which I'm guessing that's what happened, but I can't imagine lots of water flowing through the underground here, but they definitely had water. They were irrigating some areas, so that's excess water to irrigate like that. There's no cell service out here, at least Verizon. We have Verizon, which I think is almost the best. Maybe not, but there's no bars at all out here. So it's, you know, it's about, what'd you say, 30-minute drive off the highway, 8-mile drive on a dirt road. The dirt road wasn't horrible, but it's not fast going at all. It's kind of a real pretty area, actually. You know what I'm wondering, because this side is the east side of the rock and the other side's the west side. And as the sun's going down, I wonder if that rock heats their house in the wintertime. But what do they do to cool it? I don't know. So if anybody has watched this show in Rockland Village or Rockland Town or whatever it's called, and you know what's going on out here, drop your comments below. Please educate us and everybody else. We'd all like to know. And we're kind of a little bit fascinated by this. So let's head back to Moab. How's that sound, Karina? Look at Oliver. Oliver is exhausted. He wanted to see the horses and the goats, but now he's done. He's over it at all. The secret to Oliver is to make sure he gets a big walk in the morning, and then he sleeps all day. Otherwise, he goes nuts. He's crazy. But I think Oliver enjoyed that little excursion today also.